Good day. God bless you. Welcome back, guys. My name is Zach, and this is Fitness Fasting episode number 32. So, we are 48 hours into this week's fast. That is day two. And I was just amped with energy today. Felt great. Slept like amazing last night. So, I was 24 hours into a fast yesterday. Got a good workout in, jogged a couple miles, got my 14,000 steps in yesterday. So I slept like better than I've slept in months. And I just had a glitch there. Uh, Let me start over. Good day. God bless you. Welcome back, guys. My name is Zach, and this is episode number 32 in the fitness fasting series. So I was saying I fasted yesterday, 24 hours. So I slept great last night, like a solid 7.5 hours without waking up. Woke up, just felt amazing. So that was great. Got to work today, worked my regular 12-hour shift, got a good workout, did lifting weights and some cardio on my lunch break. And so now I'm 48 hours in, and I just wanted to touch base with you guys and say, hey, it can be done. This is easy. It's in your head. I'm realizing how am I feeling? It's like it's so easy. I know exactly what to do to lose weight. Like Zach. You're in control. You can choose to be in control or not in control, but you can be in control. Like you, well, even when I'm saying out of control, it's like you just purposely messing up. You're not accidentally eating a bowl of ice cream before bed. You're not accidentally eating fast food. You're not accidentally taking shortcuts and trying to. What's the secret? What's the secret? I've heard that so many times. I'm not even fit yet. The secret is there's no secret, man. You just do it. And I'm feeling a lot better about that. It's accepting where you're at. You want to have some success is quit giving a shit what other people think, what other people do, what they think about you. Oh, how can you how is that fasting going? Oh, how's that, how's that Philippine wife going? Oh, how's that, whatever it is. How's your job? They're just trying to hate on you. Just don't even care about them. Move on. Love yourself before anything else. Focus on yourself, and the people that you want in your life will gravitate towards you, and you will have a lot healthier relationships when you have a healthy relationship with yourself. So thinking about those things and just pounding in Bible on Audible books, and listen to the Bible on Audible, and then listen to other books on Audible really got me motivated. And I had some hunger pains today, but it goes away pretty quickly if you just let it go. Drink some water, especially when you realize like a lot of what you feel in your stomach that you interpret as hunger is actually thirst. And I was kind of bent though today. I forgot my electrolyte pills at home, so I was unable to take them. I wanted to take them twice at work and once when I got home. So I just took my first dose here about a half hour ago at 7 p.m. Of my electrolytes. So I noticed it because I started feeling a little less energy towards the end of the day, especially after the good workout I had. I was like going uphill 15 degrees on the treadmill and kind of jogging real slow with some 15-pound dumbbells and just like pumping them over my head and doing curls and just carrying them while I was jogging. So it was a good smoker. I was in there for about maybe 45 minutes total. I did a little weightlifting. I think I did 30 minutes on the treadmill and then a little bit extra stuff after, a little more lifting weights after the treadmill. So but really it's just 48 hours in, 2-day fast. I just weighed myself because I have to do my diet bet weight, and I'm already less than I was on day 2 of last week of my fast, so I'm feeling good about that. So I know I'm going to weigh less than I did at the end of my 4-day fast than I did last week at my 4-day fast. But really, what's really motivating me big time is this diet bet. I still have like 11, 10 days, 9 days. Let me look here. I think I still have like 9 days before I need to weigh in on my first one. And I'm already less than that anyway. But the one after that, so September 15th, so 10 days I have to weigh in. And then 7 days after that, I have to weigh in again. And then like 6 days after that. So I have to make, so that third one, which is going to be at the end of this month, it's I weighed in and then I lost the weight and I weighed in and I lost some weight and I weighed in as I started each one. So that one will have me down to like my lowest weight of the since last March, April 1st, when I really dove down with the fasting. And the difference though is this time I'm not going to eat like a pig for the 4 days of eating. I'm going to fast my 4 days of work, and I'm going to eat my 4 days off, but I'm going to eat like celery and broccoli, and I'm going to be a lot more disciplined on my diet. And it's like, how hard is it? Well, it's as hard as you make it. The harder you want it, the easier it'll be. Let's put it that way. Like, I was listening to a tattoo artist. This is kind of a silly example, but I think it applies. And I was talking to him about how much tattoos hurt. Because different, for example, like right on your forearm here, it's not that bad. On your shoulders, not that bad. Like on my chest was killing me. On my shins, really hurts. My back was somewhat sensitive. Anywhere, like, I mean, these sensitive areas, like right here was just murder pain. Some of these spots here. Anyway, I was asking the guy, because they have ratings, it's a 2 pain here, it's a 7 pain here. And the tattoo artist was like, well, when you see people come in that, let's say, they're getting a tattoo of their mother passed away. Like, I didn't flinch getting that one because it was an emotional tattoo. And he's like, the more you want it, the less it hurts. And that's it. That's where I'm at. I'm wanting this weight loss and fitness and success with this dieting and this whole YouTube channel and getting fit and in shape and eating right and exercising more. I'm wanting it more than I want to avoid the pain. Like, it's hurting more to not do it. It's like when you got a tooth, like I've read historical books, like there's cultures throughout civilization that have considered teeth to be the bane of human existence. It's like, how can you be like, let's say you're going to grab a pliers and just rip your tooth out. How could you do that? Well, you could easily do that when it's less painful to do that than when it is to not do that. So that's what I'm equating my motivation right now is just, man, I am so sick of not succeeding that it's more painful for me to, like today when I thought about eating, it was a very mild little, like, yeah, I'll eat some celery in 3 days. Like, I just don't want, I got to weigh in on Sunday, I was like, I can't mess none of that up. And I don't want to. Oh, thank you for checking in, Angel Dust. Have an awesome weekend. Keep crushing it. Thank you, man. I got to work all weekend, but that doesn't bother me. I work my 4 and I'm off my 4. And I hope you will continue to crush it as well. I hope you're wearing that YouTube t-shirt everywhere you go. Also, so don't forget to wear that pretty much every day, all day. And say, hey, come check out Zach. He's just some guy that needs to lose weight and he's trying to figure it out. And when I show the video and I'm just way thinner, you'll be able to look back and see like, oh my God, he's still got these ridiculously bad videos. But he figured it out and he never gave up and he just kept plugging away and eventually he lost weight. So I'm getting excited about this diet bet, and the fasting is kind of the sprinting of the program I'm on right now. But I know I got to get into that slow jog as well, and that just level 2 of just eating very little and very light and low amounts and not junky shit. I mean, you can eat a ton of them. Oh yeah, Angel Dust. Yeah, I'd love to send your wifey one too. I got a pile of them here. I had made some. I had some made that were wrong. Like just happened to have it laying right here because I was gonna wear it. Yeah, see, they made it happy, healthy, wealthy. What am I doing here? Happy, healthy, wealthy. When the channel's healthy, wealthy, happy. I ordered these ones off of eBay and I didn't have a way to return them, but I got the other ones somewhere that are right. I was actually if somebody wants these ones, they can have them too, but they're close enough. If you still have my Gmail, I can't remember how I got your address last time, but I'd love to ship you guys off another t-shirt, maybe like a Monday to Tuesday when I'm off work again. So guys, it's just basic. I'm 48 hours into a little fast and it's just not a big deal to me. If you found this video because you looked up 48-hour fast and how can it be done, all I can say is, man, there's no secret to it. When you want to do it, you'll do it. I would say, eat low carb for a few days just because them carb cravings, when I can do it, I could eat a freaking bucket of ice cream the night before because I just don't care about cravings. Like if I'm going to eat, yeah, email me again the address. Thank you. When I know I'm going to fast, I fast. I don't care. The cravings don't bother me. And if you're morbidly obese, like I was, you probably don't eat because you're hungry anyway. You mostly eat out of habit, out of a time to eat. It's almost like smoking a cigarette, right? Like you go to the bathroom, you have a cigarette. You get in the car, you have a cigarette. You get home from work, you have a cigarette. You get up and go to work, you have a cigarette. That's how we eat, and we just eat constantly. Like just like having it's a great example because when I quit smoking is when I gained all the weight. It's like I replaced going like this with a cigarette with going like this with cookies. And even when I ate healthy food, when I first quit smoking in 2000, when my first child was born, I went from like 210 pounds to like 275 pounds in like 2 months. Like and I was eating all healthy food with just mass amount of volume. And it just shows like even eating healthy food, it can be unhealthy when you overdo it. I love the analogy, like you can't live without water, but hold your head under it for 5 minutes and see how good it is for you. Everything in moderation, but not rat poison. Don't take rat poison in moderation. Like, don't give me some excuse like, well, I'm just going to drink a little bit of alcohol when I just was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, because everything in moderation. It's like, no, dude, you need to change your life dramatically, rapidly, and right now. You need to quit drinking 100% for at least 2 years. Just let your body clean out, let your kidney and livers return to normal. Let your sodium levels are going to be fucked up. Let all that shit get back to normal. And then we could talk about having one beer. You need to change your life. And where I'm at right now mentally is a great place. I'm happy. I've broken away from some unhealthy friendships over the last year and a half, which has been great. I'm learning how to, like, don't attach yourself to people that you see the red flag, then just don't even talk to them. Like, you don't need to interact with these people. They're a problem. They're going to bring you down. They're not heading this way like you are. So just don't go down with them. They want you to go down with. They don't realize it. They don't have negative intentions. They're not evil. And deep in their heart, maybe at some subconscious level, they want to drag you down. But really, it's just they're trying to find a comfort of where they're at, and then they're just. My point is, take care of yourself and go uphill. So I'm going to fast another 2 days, and then maybe I'll eat Sunday night. Last time I said maybe I'll eat Sunday night, but then I said maybe I'll eat on my 4th day for dinner, but maybe I'll wait till breakfast. But then I ended up eating for like lunch that day instead. And I only fasted like 84, 86 hours. I didn't keep track. I just know I ate dinner one day and 4 days later I ate lunch. So it was a 80 something hour fast. It's kind of motivating too, because I know I'm not about to eat. I have no desire to eat right now. I'm pumped. And so when you go to bed, it's like it's a easy, free, 7-8 hour fast, however long you sleep. I slept 7.5 hours last night, and that's just amazing, perfect for me. You don't want to sleep too long. You don't want to sleep 10 hours. It's not like the more sleep you get, the healthier it is for you. You really want to be between 7 and maybe 9 hours. I can't sleep 9 hours. Maybe when I was younger I could, but at 52 years old, I'm never sleeping no 9 hours. Maybe if I was on a 7-day fast and I walked a half marathon and just knocked out, maybe I could sleep that long. I don't know. But I know if I get 7 hours, I feel amazing. And that's kind of the minimum you want to get. If you can get 8 hours, it's the most overlooked aspect of health and wellness is getting some quality sleep. And I'm learning how to shut down your electronics. Have a time where you're going to go to bed no matter what. You're going to go lay down no matter what at whatever time. And for me, it used to be 10:30, and now I've learned, like, hey, you're gonna go to bed at 10:30, but then you're gonna play on your phone for 15 minutes, and then you're gonna watch a little video for 15 minutes, and you might fall asleep by 11. Might be 11:30. So now I'm like, you know what? Let's just make it. You got to be in bed by 9:30. So I've been doing that for about 2 weeks, and it's been pretty effective. So 48 hours into the fast, full of energy today. Just really, I remember too last week on the beginning of my second day, where I'm like 36 hours into the fast, is where I really feel a ramp up of a, like, testosterone, adrenaline, norepinephrine, just this pulling up of just this energy to, like, if I hadn't caught a rabbit in the last couple of days, my body right now is giving me all the energy and strength and will and desire to do it. And then after I did the hard workout, I felt a little less energy. But I blame that on I forgot I didn't drink much water today, and I didn't remember. I already put my electrolyte bottle in my bag because I took 3 of them already, and I'm gonna just get ready to go to bed here. It's only quarter to 8 o'clock, and I'm just gonna start relaxing because I already feel like I really got a good leg workout going, that 15% incline, and then I pump some all kind of upper body, just biceps, triceps, lat pull downs, bench press, just super lightweight, high volume workout. And when I listen to David Goggins, because he's skinny, but he's strong as can be. I'm sure he's way stronger than me, and I probably outweigh him by 100 pounds. And he's the type of workouts he does is that type. He goes jogging for days. He goes on 100-mile ruck marches. He works out with things that he can do 100 reps of. And like he was the world record pull-up holder. Like, that's insane, the amount of, and like the most pull-ups you can do, and it's like within, I think it's in 24 hours. So like he's just like nonstop doing, like, they do a bunch and take a break and do a bunch and take a break for 24 hours. Like, it's thousands of push-ups they do, or pull-ups they do, and it's just insane. Like, I can do one. So that's about it, guys. I'm gonna cut it short. I love you guys. I hope I can reach the world. Man, it'd be great if I could get my first member to the channel for just 99 cents a month. Guys, help me push some advertising out, and maybe someday we'll have so many members at such high levels that we'll be able to really reach out and change the world, and begin. Maybe I could write a book, and I'd love to get a t-shirt line going, but I'm just so inept when it comes to technology. I have all these great ideas for Bible verse t-shirts and motivational saying t-shirts and little Zachism t-shirts. And so I opened a Spotify store, and I'm just suck at organizing it and figuring out how to inventory it. And I mean, I figured out how to put a t-shirt on there, and how to have it listed on the store, and then you got your store address, and I could link it to my YouTube page. But I just couldn't figure out like all of the like the payment options and stuff. I don't know. I probably could Google. I could probably watch some other YouTube videos and figure it out. But I really want to just be helpful to people, and and it's kind of like what comes around goes around. It's love thy neighbor as thyself, and if a man asks for your code, what is it? If he asks for your code, give him your. If he asks for your something, give him your code. Also, I can't remember the verse. It's a Bible verse talking about if somebody needs something, give them even more than they're asking for, and that's kind of what I want to do with this channel. I just want to be there and give forth of myself and my love for Christ to show through to the channel, and just be like, hey, we're here to the video. The YouTube channel is talking about losing weight, and being proficient with your finances, and learning how to be happy, mentally, spiritually, emotionally happy, physically healthy, physically wealthy. And like I've said so many times, if $100,000 is all you need to be wealthy, then that's great. That would be the best goal of all. If you could retire, if you need 500,000, or if you need 5 million, whatever it is, be content with the Lord has provided for you, and be frugal with little, and He will give you much. You think about the parable of the talents. It's a hard lesson to learn. Quit being a stingy, greedy, thinking that you're going to pinch your way to wealth, because it's just not how it happens. Some of the world's wealthiest people are the most giving, sharing, sharing their wealth, and they even got wealthy by sharing their wealth. I have no desire to be greedy, or stingy, or scam my way to the top. I invest a little bit, and I work my ass off hard, and I pay my child support, and I do the right thing, and what I believe to be the right thing in the eyes of God, and I treat people the way I would expect them to treat me. And when they don't treat me correctly, I've had a bad habit of retaliating against people like that in a negative way, as far as like, hey, you're going to disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you. But you know what that is? That's giving somebody power over you. That's giving them the strings to the puppet, and you become their puppet. Hating somebody because they're mistreating you is this, like, man, move on. Don't allow yourself to be manipulated. They're being manipulated by Satan. They're Satan's little puppet. Don't let them affect you in any way. Move on. Pray for them, and man, I hope you can break them strings of being controlled by evil. but no, to get them out of your life and move on and be happy and healthy and wealthy and fit. And in Jesus' name, I pray we can all just accomplish our goals in 2024. The world is chaotic. Things are happening in America that I just cannot believe. It's so rapidly coming to what seems to be the end of the country. But all I know is I've read the Bible, and in the end, we win. So I'm stamping my faith on that, and I'm gonna, if I have the choice to live on my knees or die on my feet, I will be dying on my feet. I will not bow the knee to Baal, and I will only bow my knee to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ upon his return, which his return is only after the coming and showing of Satan with all signs and lying wonders. It's as explained in great detail, easy to understand in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. So guys, Jesus loves you, I love you, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.